If you're here this morning and you're not a Christian, before you do any of that stuff, before you practice kingdom economics, you need to know the King. You think about Abraham, the reason that Abraham was willing to do what he did is because he was trusting in the promise of God. God promised Abraham, if you'll do what I'm calling you to do, I'll take care of you. And Abraham believed God. And when it comes to us, here we are, 2016, the promise of God to us is that there is therefore now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. And if you trust in that promise, you believe God at that word, then you're willing to give. The promise to us is that he who did not spare his own son, but graciously gave him up for us all, how will he not also with him freely give us all things? And then when you trust God at his word, that if I can trust you with my salvation, then I can trust you with this sacrifice. I can trust you with putting you first and best when it comes to my influence or my family or my kids or my money. If I can trust him here, then I can trust him there. But you've got to know the King. You can't be guilted into generosity. You can't be guilted into multiplying your life. You've got to be moved by the power of the gospel. And the truth is, Jesus lived the life we couldn't live, and he took his incredible spiritual wealth, the wealth of his perfect righteousness, and he died the death of a sinner so that we might be clothed with his perfect righteousness. He was rejected so that you and I could be accepted. He was condemned so that you and I might be brought close to God and adopted into his family and have salvation and our eternity secure and the hope of heaven, so that we might come into a place like this and sing with joy in our heart because of the great promises that we have in Jesus Christ. And when that begins to saturate your soul, the hold on your stuff gets a little bit looser. And as the hold on your stuff gets a little bit looser, God takes your life and he multiplies it.